how's it going?
It's going good. How you doing?
Doing all right.
Hey, take a seat. So what's been going on lately?
Well, I just bought a four-wheeler, and I've been taking it out for riding around and doing some activities with it.
Okay, where you riding around?
I'm Ozark, and
that's beautiful out there.
Oh yeah, it's super beautiful. We
Yeah.
go down. There's a waterway there.
Oh, yeah.
We have a picnic, bring some food out there.
Oh yeah, is it you and some friends?
Not me and my wife. Yeah, me and my
Oh, okay,
wife.
you and
Oh,
your wife. How long have you two been married?
For about 4 years now.
For about 4 years?
Yeah.
Great, okay. All right, what else is going on?
Not much. I mean, that water we were talking about.
Yeah.
I was doing some fishing there the other day.
Oh yeah, what'd you
Man,
catch?
I caught a 2-pound bass it was beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Wow, do you fish there a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Quite a
that's
bit.
nice. Bass, is that the best thing to catch?
Oh, it's my favorite. So it's
Oh,
my favorite.
nice.
It's actually the first time I ever caught a fish in that stream, just because we've been going there for a while, and
Yeah.
it's finally starting to pay off.
That's
Yeah.
exciting right there.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Clark, I love talking to you about fishing and going around the Ozark Mountains, but I just want to steer this conversation back to the Air National Guard, okay?
All right.
Okay, great. Well, the purpose of our meeting today is to answer any questions that you might have, as well as further qualify you for the Air National Guard. And by doing this, by answering your questions and further determining your eligibility, I would just make sure that everything works out best for everyone.
Okay.
So, would you mind if I take some notes?
Oh, not at all.
And throughout this whole process, we're going to be covering a lot of information, so I just want to make sure that it's clear. Stop me at any time.
I can.
So, first form I want to go over is a Privacy Act of 1974. Do you know what that is, Clark?
I actually do from my time in the active duty Air Force. Yes.
Okay, well, this Privacy Act, just to reiterate what it is just make sure that all the information that you're telling me stays between you, me, and the Air National Guard. Okay. And I'm just going to leave this to the side, so
All
you
right.
can take that with you later
Okay,
on.
I can.
Now, Clark, do you know what a conscientious objector is?
I think I do, but I'm not real sure.
Well, a conscientious objector is someone that has a firm or fixed opposition against the military or maybe going to war for personal or religious beliefs. Now, are you a conscientious objector?
Oh no, not at all.
Okay, great. Well, the next thing I want to bring up is another form.
Okay.
And this is your Air National Guard Statement of Conduct form. And throughout our whole time relationship of recruiter and applicant, I want to keep this as completely professional as I can to give you the best customer service. So throughout our time, we need to keep this professional and not do anything inappropriate with text messaging, maybe becoming Facebook friends or anything of that nature.
Okay.
So next, I'm just going to need you to sign at the very bottom. It's going to need your payroll signature, which is going to be your first name, your middle initial, and then your last name. Okay? And then the date is going to be a military format. And that date is going to be the digit for the date, and then JUL for July, and then the end is going to be 2018.
All right.
Thank you, Clark. And I'm going to take a copy, and you're going to take a copy, okay? So I'm just going to put one over there. Okay, Clark, did you bring those forms that I asked you to bring?
Oh yes, here you go.
Oh, hey, great. So, what is your social security number?
It's 123 14 1234.
All right. And your address, is it still 45 Oak Street, Fort Smith, Arkansas?
Correct.
And I have your email down as clarkvin@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, and your phone number is 310-516-1122. Is there any other phone number that you'd like to add? Now, I have your age down as 28, but what is your date of birth?
November
Okay.
5th, 1989.
1989. And your birthplace?
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Okay. All right, and your citizenship is naturalized USA? Okay.
Correct.
All right, now your driver's license. I see you brought that in, and I want to thank you for bringing that in, okay? Do you know what your driver's license number is?
1 2 3 4 5 6 7.
Okay. Do you know your expiration date for your driver's license?
Yes, it's 2021 on my birthday,
Okay.
November 5th.
November 5th. And the state this is in is Arkansas?
Arkansas.
Okay. And have you registered for the Selective Service?
I have, yes.
Okay. And do you know your number?
I do not.
Okay, well, we can look that up on sss.gov. All right, now, earlier you claimed that you didn't have any drug involvement, but just to be clear, just want to make sure that there hasn't been any involvement since we last spoke.
Nope.
Okay, great.
drugs.
And for offenses, I have you down that you ran a stop sign. You had one speeding ticket, and you paid both of those tickets, and they are complete. Is that correct?
Everything's closed out.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Is there any other offenses?
There's not.
Now, financial. Have you had any bankruptcy or any accounts go to collection?
Have not.
And your height is 6'4" and you're 200 pounds?
Correct.
Nothing's changed?
No.
And you said your present health is great.
Yep.
Awesome. You have been, your marital status is married,
Yep.
right? How's your wife doing?
She's good. She's
Good,
great. She's
good.
great. Enjoying that four-wheeler.
Oh, yeah, that's great, man.
She's enjoying it.
Okay, and you don't have any kids, any
Nope.
dependents? Okay, do you expect any changes within the next 12 months with your dependency status or your marital status?
No.
Next, I want to ask you, you said you had 20 hours of college. Is that correct?
Correct, yes.
College credits? Okay. Where did you go to school at?
I went to Jackson State Community College.
Jackson State Community College.
Mm-hmm.
Do you expect to graduate pretty soon? Or just still going back?
Yeah, just
Okay.
going back. I'm not graduating anytime soon.
You said you were prior service Air Force.
Correct.
You served 6 years. Is that correct?
I did.
Okay. And you were an E5.
Correct.
And you said that your discharge was honorable.
It was.
Okay. You did not have a pre-separation physical.
I didn't.
Okay. And you had an RE code of 1J. Is that correct?
Correct.
Now you were a 2S0X1, which is supply.
Correct.
And I see that you brought in your DD-214, so I can get your enlistment dates off of that.
You can.
Did you ever file for any VA disability?
I have not.
And did you have an unfavorable file with the Air Force while you were serving?
I did not.
All right. Well, I believe I have all the information I need, Clark. Thank you for that. If you just excuse me for a moment, I'm going to do some stuff on the computer. How's that four-wheeler riding going?
It's going good. We're actually going to take it back up to the mountains this weekend, and my brother-in-law, he's got a four-wheeler also, so he's going to bring it in, and we're gonna go riding and hopefully get them muddy.
Hey, that's great talking to you about four-wheelers, but Clark, you are tentatively qualified to join the Air National Guard with the rank of E5. Congratulations.
Awesome. Heck yeah, that's awesome.
Clark, the Air National Guard is a great opportunity to help you with your personal and professional goals. Now, if you don't mind, can I ask you a few more questions just to figure out what your interests might be?
Yeah, sure.
So, what do you look for in a job?
I really am looking further down in the future.
What about the future?
Well, I just want to make sure if I do work somewhere and I retire from there, I'm taken care of for my future after that.
Okay, so you want to prepare for the future, is that correct?
Correct, yes.
Okay, so would you say that you're looking for something like retirement?
I am.
Okay,
yes.
great. What do you miss most about being on active duty?
Well, we were taken care of.
What do you mean by taken care of?
Well, me and my wife, we always could go to the doctor and it not cost us a lot.
What do you mean like it didn't cost you much money?
We had really good health insurance.
Oh, okay. So would you say you're looking for something like good low-cost health insurance?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. All right. What else do you have going on, Clark?
Nothing really.
Okay. All right. Well, Clark, based upon what you're telling me, you're looking for maybe that sense of pride that you when you used to wear the uniform.
Yes.
And you're looking for maybe a retirement plan.
Correct.
As well as some low-cost health insurance. Is that correct?
That is definitely correct.
Well, Clark, I recommend that we look at the valuable resources that you can get through the Arkansas Air National Guard.
Okay.
Would you mind if I show you some of those resources?
No, I would love for.
Okay, Clark. Well, in the Air National Guard, we have the entitlement of satisfaction with the sub-entitlement of service to country.
Yeah.
And a feature of that is that sense of pride that you said you were missing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now, could you see yourself getting something like that?
Yes, definitely.
Well, also, in the Air National Guard, we have entitlement of money with the sub-entitlement, other money-saving entitlements.
Okay.
And a feature of that is that low-cost medical insurance that you were talking about. Okay, so this can help pay for your wife's visits and your visits to the doctor.
Correct.
Now, could you see yourself using that?
Oh, I definitely could.
Well, Clark, for these great features, all you have to serve is 1 week in a month, 2 weeks out of the year, for a total of a 6-year commitment. How does that sound?
That sounds pretty awesome.
Okay, great. Well, in the Air National Guard, we also have another entitlement, and that's money, with a sub-entitlement of other money savings entitlements. And a feature of that is that low-cost medical and dental care. Now, this could help you pay for your doctor visits with you and your wife.
Okay.
Now, could you see yourself using that?
Oh, yeah, I definitely could see myself.
Okay, great, Clark. Well, now I'd like to show you some of my own personal history with the Air National Guard. Well, I'd like to show you some of my own personal history with the Air National Guard. And here's a picture I printed off just for you. This is that pride to country that you were talking about earlier. It shows some guys there in honor guard right there and having that pride that you were talking about, because one day you'll be wearing one of those uniforms, okay?
Awesome.
All right, great. Another thing I'd like to show you is my leave and earning statement. In this leaving and earning statement, you can see my TSP contribution, which is the Thrift Savings Plan, a retirement plan, very similar to the 401k plan that I use for my own retirement for later on in life.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, Clark, are you ready to take the next step with the Air National Guard?
I am.
All right. Well, congratulations, Clark. Is there anything that would prevent you from moving forward today, Clark?
No.
Okay, great. Well, now I'd like to start a series of forms, and these forms are going to start your Air National Guard personal records, okay?
Okay.
All right, well, the first form we're going to cover is the Air Force Form 2030. Now, earlier you said that you hadn't done any drugs, is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
All right, now I just need you to attest to that with our United States Air National Guard drug and alcohol abuse certification.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right, and just initial right there. And then I need you to sign and date it, and I just need you to use your payroll signature, which is your first, your middle initial, and your last name. Just sign like that. And then I need you to put the date in military format,
Okay.
which is the date in digits and numbers. And then I need you to put JUL for July.
Okay.
And then I need you to put the year, as in 2018.
All right.
Okay, Clark, the next form I want to go over with you is the DD Form 2807. Okay? Now, earlier you said your health was great. Is that correct?
It is.
Okay, well now I just need you to attest to that. And what I need you to do here is I've already filled out the beginning of the information. So
Okay.
just look over that, make sure everything's correct. And then I need you to use your initials, your first, your middle, and your last initial, and go through these questions right here.
Okay.
Fill these out to the best of your ability.
All right.
And then on the back right here, I just need you to put any comments for anything that you marked yes. Put a lot of information about
Okay.
that, and whatever it might be. Then I need you to put your current primary physician right
Okay.
here, and I need you to put your current insurance provider as well.
Okay.
And then I need you to just sign here with your payroll signature, and then date it, but this time date it in the year, and then the month, and then the date, and all that's in numerical, okay? And this is just saying that all the information you provided is to the best of your ability, okay? All right, great, thank you, Clark. Let me take that. The next form is the NGB Form 3621.
Okay.
And this is just the Air National Guard eligibility checklist for enlistment. So I just need you to use your initials right here and just fill out these questions, and not the bottom part because that's for the enlistment.
Okay.
And I also need you to print your name in the top and circle enlistment. These are just going to be various questions right here asking you certain things. Some of them we've already covered. It's just to determine your qualification for some jobs we have in the Air National Guard.
Awesome.
All right, thank you for filling that out. And on the back, I just need you to initial and then sign right there. And you can be same as you've been signing. All right, Clark, this form is the US MEPCOM 680. And this is just your permission slip to get into MEPS.
Okay.
Now, I just need you to sign the bottom part because you've already taken the ASVAB, so you don't need to worry about this part. Just sign this and you'll take it to MEPS, which is the Military Entrance Processing Station, to get your physical done, okay? And you're going to be taking this one with you. So I'm going to put that in your stack right there. Now I'd like to go ahead and set up that appointment for you at MEPS, okay? Now this is just going to be for your physical. So I have a Tuesday and a Wednesday available at 6 p.m. Which one's good for you?
Let's do Wednesday at 6 p.m.
You got Wednesday at 6 p.m.? Okay. Now I just want to go over what is going to go on at MEPS.
Okay.
Now here I've just printed off the directions for you to get there.
Okay.
All right. And I also need you to bring some paperwork with you. I need you to bring your photo ID, which can be your driver's license, your social security card, your birth certificate, that DD-214 that you have as well. Okay? And I also need you to dress conservatively. And when I say that, I mean like jeans or khakis, no holes in them, preferably pants, maybe a t-shirt that doesn't have any graphics on it, and make sure it's like a t-shirt or a polo will work just as well.
Okay.
And wear closed-toed shoes.
Gotcha.
All right, and make sure you wear like proper underwear, and that would be perfect for you. No commando, okay?
All right.
All right, great. And I'm gonna let you take that with you. All right, Clark. Now I'd like to set up our follow-up appointment so that we can go over your test results from MEPS. All right?
Okay.
Now you're gonna be going on Wednesday. So how about a Thursday or Friday appointment? Maybe at 3 p.m. each day.
Okay. I could do Thursday at 3.
Thursday at 3?
Yeah.
All right, great. Thursday at 3 p.m. sounds great. Now, before our meeting, I want to give you this applicant profile worksheet.
Okay.
Now, just to be clear, you brought all the documents that I needed in today, so thank you for doing that.
Awesome.
And I just need you to fill out these boxes right here, the personal data, the questions on the back as well. And at the bottom, I need you to put in any referrals. You were talking about those names and numbers of people you thought might be interested in the Air National Guard.
Okay, yeah.
Those names, you can put those right down there.
All right.
And this whole page is just designed to help us with that background investigation. All right, this part right here, the referrals part, I need you to go ahead and write those names and numbers down of the people you thought of that were interested in the Air National Guard, okay? Now you can take this home with you and just fill it out and bring it back to me for our follow-up appointment on Thursday, okay?
I'll do that.
All right, the next thing I'd like to do is give you a brochure for the Air National Guard. Now this one's just going to go over all the benefits that you're going to receive by being a member of the Air National Guard. I left some spaces at the bottom so that you can write any questions that you might have while you're at home. So you can bring it back and I can help answer any questions that you might have.
All right.
And you can take this one with you.
Okay.
And I also have these 2 business cards right here for you. One with your MEPS appointment on Wednesday, and then your other appointment at Thursday. That's just our follow-up appointment, okay? All right, great. And you're going to take those 2 with you. Do you need transportation to either your MEPS or your follow-up appointment?
No, I'll have my truck.
Well, thank you for coming in today. It's been great talking to you and figuring out how the Air National Guard can help you with that sense of pride you were looking for, that retirement plan that you're preparing for in the future, and also with that low-cost health insurance that you were needing.
That is awesome.
All right, Clark, thank you for coming in today. It's been great having you in here. You have a great Air Guard day.